Hello. I'm posting something really quick. Me. 2 minutes? Maybe? I could type, I swear. I really can't. So, we are doing a class project of mine. Wow, that brightened up my face, sorry. I have to do a class project where I have to design a floor plan for this building that you can see here. I already designed the building, pain in the fucking ass. I hate how much you can't like get the right sizing in The Sims. Though I was so happy that these windows worked out. I kid you not. This window and this window, beautiful towards the project. I'll show you, give me a second, I'll show you the actual picture of the building so I can compare. A class project. Okay. Post. Loading. Please tell me to turn my volume down. I did. Go me. Okay. So, I have to do a few specific words, things for a class project. And I figured, why not stream it with you guys, and maybe you can help me come up with an idea for things. So this is the building. This is the reference picture that I have. I have a couple of pictures, but this is the reference building. And this right here, you can see the line right here. This is the bottom of the first floor. Or the top of the first floor, the bottom of the second floor. There's a couple of things that aren't going to match, and that's because Sims doesn't work in certain ways. But this is one building. This part here is this portion here, and then this long purple portion that you can see here, that's this back piece here. It goes all the way around. It looks like they connected like regular building to a like shed type building, you know, warehouse type building, and then they put a fake wall up. That's what I gathered from that, and then I talked to a few peoples to help give me like my clarification on things. Oops, I just grabbed a window, and that's pretty much exactly what it is. So that's funny. But I have to build this for a class project, and I have to design the floor plan for the inside here. And I figured might as well stream it while I'm doing it. I'm gonna build it in Sims, and then I have to build it in Revit later on. But building it in Sims allows me to visualize and understand what I'm doing. And then when I go to build this in Revit, it'll be easier. Because I already have this as a reference. So, this is going to be split up. All the walls that you see here, these are structural walls. All these walls are structural. Up here as well. These are all structural, and they have beams, so they have pillars, and then they have like beams across. So it's like one large walkway, kind of like this. So imagine like this, except farther to the wall, image-wise. But I can't do this everywhere because there's just not long enough doorways. So this is what we're working with. The staircase is incorrect. The staircase should go, it goes up like this, and then it comes up a little ways. there's a platform midway through, and then it does another set like this, just the other way around. Can't do that in The Sims. So imagine this wall like this. It's supposed to be closed in. I only have it open for reference to how this will work, because this here is open. This is closed. And the staircase comes up here, turns here, and then goes up here. And then this is the, walkway. So I can't build that in The Sims. I tried it so many times. I want it to work so bad, but watch, I can't shape it correctly. I need this to build another one of these just right here. That's all I need, but it won't work. It will not work for the shape-wise. It says it's not usable, so they won't let me use it. This is what it would look like the other way around. It'd be flipped like this. And that's exactly what it should look like, but it won't let me do it. And I tried, because this is medium walls. I tried tall walls, and it didn't work either. So, did that. And then it was like this. So this is how the staircase looks in reality, in the actual building. I just can't do that. I tried. Did not work. But this is the outside. This is the same. I need to put doors really quick. These type of doors. Here. And here. Holy moly. It's like it's been so long. It has been. I know. I'm sorry. I'm really struggling. This is why I'm doing my college homework right now. I'm literally doing my college homework on stream because I am struggling with my college homework. We found out recently, so I'm doing a design class, a sustainable design class, and then I'm doing a whatchamacallit, a capstone project class. That's what I'm doing right now. Those are my projects. Those are my classes. This is for the capstone. I didn't find out until a couple of days ago that the capstone at my college, there's 3 classes. It's split up into 3 classes. I didn't find out that it is a credited course, which means the course that I'm in right now for it, if I fail it, I have to retake it. It is credited. I didn't learn that until a few days ago, and that's important because that means that they put me back on full-time classes when they weren't supposed to. I'm supposed to be a part-time student. They put me on full-time classes. So I'm trying to catch up so bad, and I'm struggling. So we're doing this. Wait, generally doing college via The Sims? Yeah. So here, I'll show you. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn on my display capture really quick, and then so this is the building. This is the building we're working with. This is the actual building that I'm using. I'm only supposed to change the inside. Anything that's structural does not need to be changed, is not allowed to be changed because that's not part of my job. So I'm only changing the inside of it, and it's pretty much, let me flip here real quick. This is the floor plan for the bottom, and then the floor plan for the top. The second floor, and their funky staircase that I can't do. They literally gutted this entire building. I kid you not, it is gutted. It looks like they started a renovation project, did so much of it, ran out of money, and foreclosed. That's what this is, a foreclosure building. So this is what we're working with. I can't do this replication in The Sims, so we just have beams, or not beams, columns. These are the beams. But yeah, it's so stripped that I pretty much have complete freedom in doing what I want to do in this. This is not this is not a good building choice right here. It's not done properly. But yeah, it's all stripped. This is the only bathroom upstairs. And look how horrible it looks. This used to be, it looks like it used to be a retail property, so like shopping kind of place. Like it looks like it was meant to be something like that, and then they decided to change it into the top floor into units, like 2 apartment units. And instead of leaving it that way, they decided to just open the entire thing. Like there's 2 kitchens. This is one of the kitchens. Um that's the second kitchen right here. This looks like it used to be, it was, originally a retail property, and then it got changed into 2 apartments. So, as you can see here, give me 1 second. I gotta put my display capture back off. And it looks like they put these doors. I'm assuming there used to be
means
a
family.
wall here.
Family
This
means
doorway is not
nobody
proper.
Gets left behind.
or forgotten.
And then they turned this into one rental property. Like they literally just put a opening here. Like this was closed off, and then this was a part of it, and then this was the other half. That's what it looks like to me. And what I gathered from when I talked to the realtor. So they did that originally, and then it got changed into what they retail, because that's the only reason I can think that this is where that bathroom was. That's the only reason I would think that you have a urinal in your bathroom. Who has a urinal in their residential building? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm assuming it used to be retail, and then it got changed into this, like an apartment situation, 2 apartments units, and then they decided to gut it and restart pretty much. So it's all kinds of wonky. I could never do design, I think. No? I love it. I love it so much. I've been building, I kid you not, give me a second. I was like, I've been building The Sims for years. What you see on here is not the extent of what I was building, because I used to build on the gallery, or on my Xbox. I have a lot more Sims right now than I have buildings. But I used to build on my Xbox, which is actually a different handle than this one. It's a different handle, so I have a completely different account that has way more builds on it. I kid you not. I've been building for years. This account is solely since I started using my computer as a gaming platform. Okay. Low-key, I wouldn't hate having a urinal though. I mean, that's fair. That's valid. But yeah, that's the only thing I could think about. But I pretty much have all free reign of the inside. This is supposed to be a building that you turn into ADA compliant, so instead of having this staircase in the back, I would rather have a ramp. It would have to be configured and changed, but this portion of the building here, this little portion here, this like back thing, it's not structural. It was added on. Same with this room right here. This was added. This portion here was all structural. This portion is added. This was added. This was added. None of it's structural. So I could literally destroy it if I wanted to. I'm not going to, because I have to make this building ADA approved somehow, and I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to put an elevator in here. So I think that would change the structure too much. But yeah, all we have is structural walls up that you can see. I have so much space for activities, man. There's so much room for activities. But I have a design purpose for this. We are doing a library, like a reading cafe. Not a library. It's a reading cafe, like bookstore and arcade. That's what this is. And because this is structural, I'm pretty sure, I'll have to double check. I think I'm allowed to put like a wall, like an opening in the wall like they did up here. I think I'm allowed to do that, but I'll have to ask. So much room to hide your thousands of Neglected Babies in. Oh my god, I need to play that. I need to play my 100 Babies challenge. It's been a while. mm, that's unfortunate. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to put a, a doorway in, but I'm not sure because technically it's not changing the structure. I'm just reformatting it. If that makes sense. Because I'm not allowed. I was told I wasn't allowed to do anything that would jeopardize the integrity of the structure of the building. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But like putting like a beam and column situation isn't technically damaging the structure at all because you're just redistributing the weight. So I'd have to double check it and see if I can do that. But right now, as far as we're concerned, this portion of the building and this portion of the building, two separate parts. They're completely separate parts, which is so unfortunate. But I'm gonna work with it. But yeah, that's what I've gathered design-wise, that this is what you see is structural. Besides this room. This room is not structural. This whole thing right here doesn't need to exist. It could be nixed. And then this also is not structural, actually. This was added on to connect these two buildings. These are two different buildings. Guys, they plopped a building. They plopped a huge rectangular building here. And they plopped a huge one right here. It's not huge, but a long rectangular building here. And then they were like, let's build walls here to connect them. That's what they did. And these things, these buildings are built out of brick. They're built out of like cement brick, which is not easy to mess with. So, and then what's funny about this here, this building here, what you see as the outside in the image is not the actual structural portion of the building walls. I don't know how to explain this to you guys that you will comprehend it, besides like my information that I know from classes. You know? This. Let me open this farther. If you scroll in really far in here, you can see that there's a wall here, and then there's another wall. They put this portion of the wall, this inside portion, that's the structural portion. They put another wall on the outside to make it match. So the inside of this is brick wall, as you can see in the back door image. Where is it? Not that way, this way. The back door image is this. This is the actual outside of the building. This is the actual outside of the building. This, I'm pretty positive, is what do you want to call it? Drywall. I'm pretty sure this is sealed drywall, but this building is also in Texas, so it doesn't need to be sealed as aggressively as other buildings do. This is literally drywall. They just put drywall outside of the brick. I've never seen this before in a building. That's all they did. That's why it's so clear to tell like what everything is. And this right here, this side of the building, this right side of the building is not even the actual facing of the building that's here. Like they put, imagine if you bought like a huge garage building that's like made out of tin and plopped it on a lot and then put a wall on the front. That's what they did. It's so weird. It's so weird. I don't understand it. But yeah. So, that's fun. Whoa. That was rude. That was very rude. But yeah, I have to build a floor plan. Oh, my child shifted. I kid you not, on the baby monitor. Let me show you guys this. I think this is the stuffed animal in the crib. I don't know if you'll be able to see this corner right there. That looks like a child's face. That is not my child's face. I don't know what the hell it is. So give me a second. I'm gonna check and see what the hell it is. Well, excuse you. That's what I think of this nonsense building. I know, but I love it so much because it's just so weird. Building this in Revit, though, I had to make some of my walls 10-inch walls instead of 8-inch, 6-inch walls because they added another layer of wall. Can't do that in this, though. It doesn't work that way. But, yeah. Some of my walls are literally 10 inches thick. Which is... may not sound like a thick wall. That's a thick-ass wall, man. Most walls are not that thick. Okay, it's the back of his stuffed animal. Ah! Add. It's the back of his stuffed animal. Is what I'm seeing. But yeah, so we're doing a cafe. A reading cafe is what I call it, and then an arcade. This whole long portion is the arcade. I don't know how I'm gonna represent that in The Sims, but it's gonna be a whole ass arcade. And then I was thinking, which I need to double check the measurements in here, putting a bowling alley, like 2, maybe 3 lanes bowling alley in this portion here, and then having the rest of this arcade. And it's going to be a mixture of like older arcade and then probably some newer arcade. And I don't mean like arcade, I mean like gaming computers and stuff, if that makes sense. I have a plan. I have a plan, but I don't have a plan. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. So, my thought process, we're just gonna place shit down. Kitchen space. Back here. Because we're gonna need a kitchen for a cafe. Kitchen, counters, stuff like that. The dining / like sitting and reading portion here. You have the option, you can sit at like regular dining tables and read in this cafe situation. I'm not sure if I can open these walls to make it where you can access the upstairs without having to go outside. Not that it matters, because not a lot of stuff happens in a desert. This is where this building is in a desert. But that would be that. And then this is like the bookstore location. So... like that. And then arcade, which I don't know. Let me look at the electronics. Oh, electronics. We can do a movie theater. I don't think that would be fun. I think like a big projector would be fun, but like not an actual movie projector. Be like games. Where is this? The gaming mat. Oh. See, this looks like an arcade game. Is that like the only arcade game we have? Actually, I'm not surprised by that. I don't know why I acted like I was surprised by that. I'm not, though. Alright, because I'm not in regular build mode. Hold on. I was taking screenshots earlier. I needed to have characters, so I was taking screenshots. I also destroyed the land grab household to do this. I regret nothing. But this will be like the arcade space. Yeah, we really don't have options for arcade stuff, games and stuff for in here. That sucks. whatever, but it sucks. We're just gonna have a bunch of these all over the place. And then this. Will be like this. I hope it fits like this in the real building. Like, look at this. Look how pretty that would be. I really need to do measurements, but like, it'd be like this. I love it. Though I don't think you can do 3 lanes because you need to be able to, they need to be able to get back here in case there's a equipment malfunction. So that would just depend. But like, look how cool that would be. I like it. Also pretty sure this is not like that. I think it's a frame doorway. That's not what I want to. I have, by the way, I have no images. Besides the floor plan, I have 0 images of this portion of the building. This portion and this portion, nothing. I have no images to like indicate what the inside looks like besides the floor plan designs that they gave me, which aren't actual floor plans. But yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking. It sounds fun to me. Where should we start? This upstairs portion, by the way, I'm gonna turn this into, there's gonna be bathrooms. I gotta figure out where the bathroom's gonna be. I'm gonna turn this into like private reading spaces. There's gonna be like a, you know, a community reading space. This will be like where bing bags or couches and like fun chairs will be up in this space here. And then like back here, I'll turn this into like 1, maybe 2 different reading rooms. One with like a bunch of natural lighting, one with less natural lighting. Kind of like put a wall here. And then like this kind of situation. Walkways in The Sims are going to look a lot smaller than they actually are in real life. So it's just going to look squished. But it'd be like, you know, little private reading spaces. You know? And then they're also like, they're locations that you can, I'm gonna have a few of them where you can rent them out and use them for like, oh, we want to come here and like relax, but we also want to use it for like, oh, we need to do a class project, rent it out as like study spaces or something like that. It'd be really cheap, but that's what I'm thinking. And then imagine this staircase is actually a ramp in the back to make it ADA approved. So all they gotta do is like come in this door. If they want to go upstairs, they can come in this door, go back out, and do that. I think, because I don't know how else to add a ramp, because I can't change the staircase to my knowledge. So I think that'll be my only option, which sucks. But I want to make it where they can get up there. It's just going to be one long ass ramp. Kid you not. For the size approval, it's going to be a very long ramp. There's just so much open space and I hate it. I need to like block off some space. So I'm thinking continue the walls like this. I don't know if I can touch this wall. This is my issue, is I don't know if I'm allowed to use this wall. Like maybe we can turn this space into bathrooms. Because we need bathrooms. And there's already plumbing down this area in the original design. Are they toilets? Do we want to do stalls or do we want to do stalls aren't gonna work in this design. Like separate bathrooms. Like let me figure this out. So all we're gonna need is a toilet toilet and a sink. It's pretty much all we need. So math, trying to figure this out. 1, 2. Ah. I don't like it. Actually, that might work. Do this. I know this is gonna look really squished. It's gonna look really squished in this game no matter what, because of the sizing. The walkway is going to be ADA approved though. So I'm thinking. Does this make sense? You know what? I don't think we have grab bars that we can use in this game to like show the bathroom that way. I need doors. I'm just gonna do basic regular doors. I'm gonna go with white. Can I have them open outward? No, inward. Oh, that's gonna go sideways. It's gonna be the wrong direction. So if I flip this, it'll be better. In real life, you can choose which way the door is actually going to flip in and out. So if I do it this way, the door is going to flip towards the wall here. And that's why I flipped that. But it'd be like that, and then... Boop. This would be like this. Same situation, and then this bathroom is ADA approved. Information-wise. We need some lights in here. Let's do that first. We're gonna do temporary lighting to change later, just so I have bright lighting in here so I can see everything. Because that's important. Take your bets now. How expensive is this building gonna be? I've made some expensive ass buildings, so I'm just curious what your guys' predictions are. How expensive is this building gonna be for me? This is also wider than it looks. It would actually theoretically, in real life, it's probably around this size. But I can only do this size for it to make sense for the whole building. So, again, Sims, whatchamacallit, is not an exact science measurements in this game, because this is all wonky too. Oh, look at that. Look at that light. There's lights. You can see now. So this would be like the bathrooms. I will be putting a lot of effort into this, by the way. So I've done these projects before. Most of my projects that I do for classes are labeled as projects for classes. And you can find them pretty easily through that. Kind of like that finish. But I put a lot of like thought and detail usually into my designs when it comes to doing these. Regardless, I know their sim sizes are so bored. Yep. Agreed. But yeah, I usually do a lot of thought process into these designs, even if it's just a class project and you don't really have to do that much thought process. because it's just for me to figure out the layout so I can design it for class. I really care about doing the design well. Here, let me show you. I do have another class project I've done before. Lots. Why is it showing me people as well? I just want lots. Thank you. Where is it? I know it's on here. This. So I have it labeled school project, and I'll do that with this one as well. This is the school project I did for a business / residential space. Oh my god. 2023. That's so long ago. That feels so long ago. But yeah, this was an office building and residential space, and the upstairs space was 80. I was allowed to have an elevator in this building though. I don't know if I can have it in the one I'm currently building. There was an elevator existing in this one though. This is the front. I was so proud of this. I spent hours. I built a whole video. Kid you not, this project. I did not do great on this project. That project, not this one. That project didn't do great on it. But because I took the time to build it in The Sims, that way I could build it in Revit and it made sense to me because I need to see what I'm looking at. I made the building. I did a video on it. I edited a video. I created it. And I'm going to do that with this one. But it's going to have my camera on it. And I'm just going to... It's going to be like breakdown snippets instead of speed build. Like I did with the other one. I kid you not. I put the video at the end of my presentation and go, I actually created a video to help me figure out the floor plan. This is what it is if you would like to take a look at it. That video saved me from failing the class. I just made it a video because I thought it'd be fun. That was before I was like getting into the like streaming a lot more. That was just me recording plainly. I wasn't even streaming. But I did it. That saved me. That I was going to get a just above a fail grade. I'm pretty positive I would have gotten it. He gave me an extra 50% of my grade just because I took the time to make that video. I am gonna make this one a video though. Not for that reason. I just thought it'd be fun to share. I was like, this is how I do, because I get in trouble a lot. Because sometimes if I don't have the floor plans designed in Revit or AutoCAD, I'll upload whatever I have designed from The Sims as a baser for my floor plan and say, this is done in The Sims, this is how I figure out how I do spatial awareness and stuff like that, and visual aids. And I usually get in trouble for it. They're like, this is not proper floor plan building, you can't do this, and I've been in a lot of trouble for it before. But it makes me laugh. Because, like, I'm not intentionally trying to not do my project. It's just, helps me understand what I'm doing. This helps me see what I'm building and know what I want to do. You can't give me measurements and expect me to understand it. I'm so serious about that. You cannot give me measurements and expect me to understand what you're talking about. I have to see it to understand it. But yeah, that was a great time. That was hilarious to me. I didn't give them the project. I don't remember who my professor was, to like save me from failing, but it did. I actually don't think I failed. I got a B, so I don't think I would have failed. But I did get a really nice grade because of it. And I'm proud of it. I like this word. I like that. That's pretty. I'm gonna do wood flooring. Mostly out of spite, because almost every building around where I live is constantly built with whatchamacallit? tiling, like god awful, like this looking tile. That's what most of these buildings are built out of in my town, and I hate it. I know that it's a desert and it's common for it, but I hate it. Every time I look at a house and see something like that, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking destroy those floors. Because I'll look at houses, and because we're gonna build our dream house. We're trying to decide what we want it to um kind of be like. So we're using other buildings as examples. Do you want to go dark, like dark black? And then we got gray. I feel like it's a little too orangey. I like this one. That one. I don't like the gray that much. I like the regular one, or so the regular one like this one, or this one. I feel like this one's more vibrant, but it's also like toned in a way that I can use other colors, and it looks nice in my thought process. So like this throughout. I'm gonna put tiling here because it's a kitchen. And then I'm gonna put carpet in the whatchamacallit? In this place. The arcade. Is that too plain? Oh, actually I kinda like this one. So we do this. Oh, there's a door back here. There's supposed to be a door back here. I think it's like right there. Can't believe I missed that. I'll have to figure out if that's I think it's the proper swing too. Right? Yeah. I kind of like this flooring. Why do I love that? I kind of like it. It looks cool. I'm sure there's a flooring that matches. I would do the flooring that matches, but I don't know what that flooring is. No? Wood flooring. Let's see. What's the image look like? Like a bowling ball. Okay, that makes sense. Duh. What is this music? What am I listening to right now? Can I filter bowling? You can't tell me that you have a whole building, built a bowling stuff pack, and you don't have flooring to go with it? Like, does that make sense? That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm assuming I could actually find this flooring to make a match, but like, it doesn't make sense to me. Ew. Why would I want this? Why would I want this geometric square horseshit that is this flooring? That one actually looks kind of cool, but like, no. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'd rather do the goddamn carpet. I'm seeing if there's anything that like screams at me like, oh, I match. I don't think there is. It's fine. We'll do this flooring for now. And then the same here. And then I actually want to bring that up here. Be smart if I did this. And have it all as upstairs. Because I really don't like carpet that much, but I feel like carpet in an arcade is a better option than not. By the way, if you haven't taken my surveys, please do. Please. It'd be very helpful. They're posted on my Instagram account, I believe. If you could take those, that would be awesome. I need them for my project. What floor do we want in the kitchen? Should we do like this flooring? Do I have sustainable? So in my real design for my class project, everything's almost every part of my project is going to have sustainability in it. Usually the materials all have sustainability. I like that. Just putting that out there. It's almost always like that. Do I want tiling for the walls? Do we want paint for the walls? What do we think? What do we think? I should probably focus on finishing one thing at a time. Let's finish the bathrooms first. It's not gonna be anything fancy because, again, it's mostly trying to figure out what I want to do. Tiling. I don't know why. I feel like this would hurt my head to see if I go to the bathroom, but like, I like this tiling. It looks nice. Imagine me sitting on the toilet looking at this tiling. I feel like it would hurt your head a little. But I like it. It looks nice. We can do it as a feature wall in here. Like where the kitchen portion is. And then I'm gonna remain keeping this like the bathroom actually closed off here by keeping a wall and a door here. Even though the bathroom itself is, you know, anyone can go in here. They just lock the door after them and they can use the bathroom. I think I'm just going to do it like this because then it's not going to be as intense with the sound. Hopefully it'll keep some sound from coming out. Because I'm sure that no one wants to hear someone fucking pooping. Just putting that out there. I'm sure no one wants to hear that. In a public location. I think I'm just gonna do regular paint. I like the pinky. The bathrooms are done, theoretically. They don't have a lot in them. Let's put mirrors. Do I want like big mirrors? Do I want little mirrors? My shoulder itches so bad right now. No. That one's fancy. I like the round ones. I do really like the round mirrors. They're kind of fun. But I also like the fun. I want it to be like a fun, whimsical building. I don't want it to just be plain. But also, I like what I like, you know? You know what I just thought about? I'm so used to making like using the most basic stuff because of when I play in The Sims. I'm playing with the thought process of I'm building it with the thought process I'm gonna play in this, so I need the money to like use it. So I'm using the most basic stuff right now, and I would rather not do that. I want it to be something that I actually like would consider using in my projects. So let's do a different toilet and sink. The toilet would probably be like the, you know, a usual, most common thing. I'm thinking either like this or one of these kind of things for the sink. Sounds fun. Oh, no, like that. What are we thinking? Like one of these two? That one just looks... It's nice, but I don't want it at the same time. I think this one right here, this sink, would be kind of what I would want for my bathroom. in real life. That one had a soap dispenser. Did you notice that? I just noticed that. That has a soap dispenser on it. That's interesting. Hello! Welcome in. Welcome to my class project that I am extremely behind on, by the way. That's why I'm doing this on stream. I like this one. I am doing well. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing better. I'm doing well. I'm doing better than I was. I can't currently complain. I went for my final day of training today for work. That was fun. Not too bad. I really like this color. Like this color with the floor and then the wall. I like the color. Am I basic? Is that a basic color to choose? I think this one's like too light. I think the green's too light. But the blue's so pretty. And I like the finishes. I wish the mirror matched the oh, wait. That kind of works. I know it doesn't, but like kind of works. I wish it matched. Wait, what do you think of this one? Like that? Like this? Oop, sorry. Just shot you upwards. I'm gonna put paintings and stuff on the walls too. Ideally, when I play The Sims, I like to make my Sims create the paintings that you put on the walls. Can't do that right now because this is my build save. That just don't have a Sim that can paint in it. But I like it. I think I like this. Because this project isn't like when I started thinking about this would be something that I would want to build as myself as a future idealist, business owner. It would not be a situation like I'm building this for someone else. So I'm taking a lot of my opinions into matter right now. And the world can suck it because it's my build. I don't know why, this always feels so tall. I see your chat. Give me 1 minute. Wait, this one's, I think, one of those sensor ones. So like you walk in, it's motion sensors. I like that idea. If you're enabled dev objects, can't you place all the paintings varieties variations? Can we? Hold up. Are you serious? Though they'd have some wacky dev names inside of Fiends. You can tell how we play Sims differently. I literally force my painter sim all the time. I force my painter sim to paint paintings for my walls. I'm not even kidding. I have a build that I did at one point in time that I had a painter sim at the time, so that it's literally filled with her masterpieces pretty much. You're kidding. I could have used. Okay. We're not gonna worry about it. I don't even think about these things. I don't know though. I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know. I've never used it before. I've never tried it. That's so funny. If that's possible, that is so funny. We need like a broom closet. to like put stuff in. Can I put it like right here? Is that weird? Put a broom closet here. I don't know what I would use. I would use a door that I could put like employees only on it. That would be, you know, like this stuff, cleaning supplies, and brooms. You know, it's a janitor's closet. It's basically what this is. Do 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 do. So wide. You cat. What do we want the main walls to be? Do we want to like do different like spaces as different wall designs? Like wallpaper, paint. Does that make sense? Am I asking the right questions? I don't know anymore. Yeah, we got a little broom closet for supplies. I like it. Okay, back to my bathroom. My bathroom. I was gonna look for a soap dispenser. Yeah, yeah. It's like I know that one of these can guide on here. Oh, wall. Do I want this as like a hand towel? Ideally, you would use paper towels, but I don't know. You know, I don't think I have. You can do hand towels or not hand towels. Paper towels. I don't think there's a paper towel dispenser in this game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's not. It just that looks so cringy. I don't like it. I don't really like that one either. I don't like these. Yeah, whatever. That'll work. You know what would be awesome? A changing table. Like, you know? Makes sense? 1 second. Dakota's texting me at the same time. By the way. When I pop out, that's why. I don't know what to put in a public bathroom. You know? Like, I know what I would put in here, but I don't really have access to that stuff in The Sims. We could put a plant. Plants! Let's put a plant in here. I like that plant. That's a pretty, pretty plant. Then I'm gonna put a wall plant in the smaller bathrooms. And not a, whatchamacallit? A floor plate. I wish you could, like, filter the plants into wall plants. That would be helpful. That's pretty. Not what I need, but it is pretty. Oh, we could do this. Look! This one's a cow plant. I like it. Where do we put it? Here? Like in this corner? On this wall? Like this? Is that weird? Should we put it on this wall? Like where the mirror is? Is this weird? Am I being weird? That's a genuine question. Like, I'm having fun, but like, am I doing weird things with these bathrooms right now? I feel like plants are normal in bathrooms. What do I want for the wall designs? No comment. Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that. Da 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 da. To the open range. That one kind of reminds me of the Grand Canyon. We should do that one. Makes sense. Do I want to put it on this wall or do I want to put it on this wall? I don't like it there. I'm joking, LOL. I know I'm weird, so there's that. Or it's just oh, okay. No. No thanks. Stretch! A stretchy frog. In all its glory. I feel like putting this, like, flower painting's the most basic thing and, like, the most natural thing to put in a bathroom. Like, we're dear. The walls are so tall, so it looks like, you know, I have a lot of, like, unused space. It's just the walls are tall in this building. I think this is weirdly cute. I kind of like it. Should we do the bathrooms different? Like, different designs in different bathrooms? The different bathrooms have their own personality? Or should we do the same personality? Like, copy and paste bitch, you know? We don't want them to feel left out, you know? I love that I've just given the bathrooms a personality. Let's do black. No. I kind of like the brown. Like, do it a little darker. Yeah. Oh, yes. Let's put our diplomas on the walls. I don't have one yet, but let's do that. This is a weird painting. No offense, this is a weird painting. I don't know how to feel about this painting. It's just strange. A lot of this is strange. Okay. I like the weird basic walls. Basic copy-paste situation. Now I want to put something on this wall because this wall looks so blank. It needs a personality. This is... Oh. Didn't mean to place that. A lot of the romance pack is strange. That's fair. Love the quotation. Yes, let's do dogs playing a game. Is this Jenga? Is that what this is? Now, is this weird? I kind of like it. I kind of like the oddness of it. This is the only thing in this room. I like it. Okay, so this is the bathroom space. You walk in the room. Oh, look! Weird dog painting. First bathroom. Cute, tiny, has little personality. Second bathroom. Oh, look! Copy paste. Back up. Third bathroom. Oh, a little nicer, a little different. I wish that frame wasn't white though. I wish it was different. How do I get out? Tab. I like it though. I think it's cute. And then this wall here would just be one plumbing wall, you know? So that would work for the kitchen. I want specific thingies. Do you want like an open kitchen situation? Why are you facing that direction? There we go. Where like you can look into the kitchen while they work. Do you want this? Is this strange? Actually, I don't think it would be bad. I need... Do we have like a... So in my build, in the real build, not this figurehead build that I got going on, this door right here is going to be a swing back and forth door. So it's easier for people to come out with stuff if they need to come out of the kitchen with it. Just putting that out here. Changes the inside, doesn't it? Let's do orange. Let's be strange. I feel like orange is not used much in stuff. This is meant to be just like a cute little cafe that has drinks, some food. That's what I have in mind with this. This is mostly just fun decoration. I ain't no interior designer. I'd live in a clay hut and say, hell yeah. I plan on doing this theoretically for a living. So I want it to make sense. Wait, I know. Hold on. See if I can find it. Where is it? Where is it? No. I know exactly what I'm looking for, and I know exactly what it looks like, too. Is it a window, though? Is it considered something? Oh, ha, ha, ha! I found it. Look at that! Is that weird? Do I care? Not entirely. Do you like red brick? That? I kind of like it. Maybe peeping Toms looking into the kitchen. Do 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 do. Okay. Oh, looks good. I actually have no idea. That's fair. I just can't change anything else, so I want to have fun with this. You know? Mm. This wall is structural. I can't play with that. This wall isn't. The other one is, though. This wall here is like this, pretty much. It's a structural wall. It just pops out because this Did not exist. They built this, and then they messed with the structure here. And I just plan on putting a wall back. Paint. No, it actually looks good. Thank you. I have to try to remember what are structural walls and what are not, because I can't actually mess with the structural walls. But they already put, like, for this wall here, this area here, they already put a plumbing wall on the structure wall. So I can do the plumbing here, and I just do the same where I can add another plumbing wall here. So it's not going to be a big deal. This is so weird to explain to people that aren't in college like I am, in the college degree I'm in. It feels so weird to try to explain it. Like, I feel like I don't make any sense. This looks so plain. I don't like it. It needs character. Or just color. That feels too intense. This is why it takes me hours to build these things. And why the time lapses are so long. I don't cut my time lapses, by the way. I literally, unless it's like a point where I stop and like walk away from the computer, I don't cut my time lapses. What you see is the entire build. This one's not going to be a time lapse though, so it's a little different. Okay, this one's from the kitchen pack, so I'm gonna do that one, or the whatever that pack is. And these two. Need a stove. I'm gonna do that one. I want a dishwasher as well. So I feel like in a restaurant, even it's not a restaurant, it's a cafe, I still feel like it's necessary to have one. Is that supposed to be a stovetop? Apparently. Vent hood. I need a dishwasher. Why is my brain not working? Oh, would it be in sinks? No, that didn't make sense. Hmm. Can you tell I don't use dishwasher much in this game? Is it obvious? I don't usually build with them. I know, I'm weird. It's okay. I'll get it. I'm gonna need a sink. Ouch. Just failing to breathe today, apparently. Okay. So, I'm putting this stuff in the kitchen, and then I'm gonna decide what I want to do with the situation. I'll explain. Helps if I have the grid on, probably. Can I put the stove over here? Is that weird? Would that be weird, putting the stove over here? Wait, question mark. Hold on. Oh, you can. That's weird. You can snap that on here. It's backwards, but like, interesting. Just curious. Look at that! Interesting. I mean, it works. I don't know about IRL though. Which part? I would like to have the sink there. I would like this design. Does that make sense? An electric stove. Oh. I mean, that's not bad. Do like that. Would actually probably be better. That way it's not right in the way. Is that a sink? 808. Yeah, here? This one? So what are you talking about? Yeah, it's a sink. I feel like I need a double stove situation. That's a pretty good position, not gonna lie. I kind of like it like this. Fun thing about counters, I love playing with counters and their different situations. So we can do something like this, so it's like a partial counter, it's not a full counter. We could also do something like this. And I've done this a couple times. Like that. Or we can do it on this side, which I have to re-angle it. That one. It's not working. Oh no. How dare. Oh, that worked. She didn't like me. Cool. Like that. Are you confused? What's happening? I want to keep it enough space that like you can get around easily, but also it looks fun. It looks nice. You know? This is weird. I don't know if it's weird. I feel like weird isn't the word I'm looking for. I'm like, my thought process is, oh, this isn't, you know, what people would want versus it being weird. Auto cabinet's not on. There we go. No, that definitely doesn't work. Do this. I like the symmetry, but symmetry won't look good everywhere. So I don't know. That's fair. I think I'm gonna leave the walls kind of grayish. Do we want to do green or should we do a different color? We got some options. We got regular black, which I don't like that. This, I don't really like. I don't like black counters. I don't know why. Not a fan. Got pink. I don't like that. I don't like this design. I don't like like the counter. This. I don't know why. just feels like too much is going on, in my opinion. There, got red, like blue, and then green, and then pink, and then like. What's good? Be able to see it if it's dirty. Wait, the black. See if it's dirty, or the white. The white would make more sense. We can do the stove differently. We can either make it match or make it different. What do you think of the red? White. I understand why they cut custom swatches, but I will never forget them. Yeah, I get it too, but I also really enjoyed. There was a point in time that I was really into like zebra print everything. I used to make everything zebra print in Sims 3. I regret nothing. That was fun. I like the red. It's contrast with the green. I'm gonna leave the darker tone here. Do upper cabinets. The walls are so tall. I hate cabinets that don't go all the way up. But also, like, why? No one can realistically reach that unless you're massive. Like, even that's a bit excessive height-wise, you know? Ain't no way I'm reading that. That's what I mean. Realistically, this is what fits best for everyone's height, for people's heights. Most common height, you know? This sizing. It just makes sense. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Actually, just because this, theoretically, we do that. I really like that though. Also, for future reference, dishwashers are under kitchen appliances, the microwave. To put the microwave down, so like the microwave. This dishwasher is weird. I've never seen a half dishwasher or a 75% dishwasher. It's a little weird. I like the look of this microwave, but I hate that you have to build it. We're gonna have like all the appliances in here anyway, so it works out. We're just gonna do plain microwave. And then I'm thinking, oh goodness, that's a huge ass goddamn thing. What the fuck? Okay. Are they the same thing? Espresso engine, espresso machine. Why is it so huge? What does that sit on? A table? Hold up. Just wanna try. Real quick. Nope. What the hell does that sit on? It's a desk, not a table. Genius. What? What? I'm confused. Where do you put that thing? How do you use it? can't put it here. I get that. I get that. I understand. But like, I can't put it here either. I don't understand. Outside. Don't get it. I don't understand. Do we need a different like coffee pot? Do we have espresso? Do we need a different coffee pot? Or is that made the same way? That's a genuine question. I don't actually know the answer. Don't come at me. I don't know the answer. Like that. I think it's all the same, just fancier. I mean, that's fair. Should we make an ice cream? Have an ice cream machine here? Should we serve ice cream at our cafe? I don't want to serve popcorn, but like, should we serve ice cream? Wait, would kettle be a good one? A good thing to have? I need more counter space. I'm establishing this. Maybe I should have kept the island. Hey.
Hi.
I'm trying to build a kitchen. Hey, do you know, does an espresso machine and a coffee machine actually make a difference? Like,
Espresso machines are foamy shit.
but can you make coffee on an espresso machine?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what we were sitting here debating. Definitely ice cream. Okay, we'll put an ice cream machine. I'm building my I'm doing my homework, ironically. This is the building.
Mhm.
By the way, this took me like 3 hours to build. This is almost an exact replica of the building. I tried really hard. So we're building it. Turn these into bathrooms. Then we're doing this as a kitchen, and then this is gonna be like the cafe.
Is there 3 bathrooms?
Yes. It's instead of it being like stalls, I thought it'd be better just to have bathrooms instead.
Oh, so you have an ADA and
Yeah, that way I didn't have to worry
two
about
private bathrooms.
squishing everything all in there.
Yeah.
And then kitchen for the cafe thing, I'll have like a counter here that you can purchase stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it'd be fun to have like a soap-in so they can just pop stuff in and out of the window. And then, but this will be like regular cafe seating, booths if I can. This will be like the bookstore section, so it'll be a bunch of like shelving and everything, and have an area to purchase. You can purchase over here, you can purchase over here. You know, have the option. This is the arcade space. And then I want to put a bowling alley here, but I really need to remember to measure the building and figure out if I can put a bowling alley in here.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a proper size. And then upstairs is going to be like, this would be like communal reading is the way I explained it in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
So it's imagine like couches and bing bang chairs and stuff like that. You can just sit and read. Maybe we could do like kids story time up here and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we'll have private rooms where you can sit in just complete silence. Don't have to worry about outside noise. You can either rent it out yourself if you want to be by yourself. You can for like clubs and stuff, or you can just walk in there and sit and read. I figured I'd have those separate, like ones that you can rent and then ones that you can just walk in and like, oh, there's like 5 people in here. Okay, let's just all sit in silence and read. 5 different people, you know, and not to worry about background noise or kids running around. That's what I was thinking. I gotta figure out where the bathroom is gonna be up here. And then, because I don't think I'm allowed to put an elevator, but the only way up inside the building is this.
Stairs.
And she already said I can't change the structure, so my thought process is I'm not allowed to make like a ramp inside.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna turn the stairs out here into a ramp. Because we have like all this space here. I can't do that in the game, but this would be a ramp and it would be ADA approved ramp. So it's gonna have like angle down, angle down, angle down. It's gonna be pretty much a big square. all the way down. But yeah. Sound cool?
Mm-hmm.
But I needed a stream. And I can also bounce off ideas.
Yeah, sounds good.
And this is also the only way I can think to actually understand what I'm building. I'll probably end up editing this. I think I'm gonna edit this stream like I did the last time I did a project like this. And it's just gonna be clips and talking about the project and what we're planning and everything. Instead of it being a speed build like I did that one class and got extra credit for it. Which again, I'm not doing it for extra credit. It's just fun. It's fun to share. I spent so much time doing this. I want to share it.
I love you.
I love you. Based on like 2 minutes of Googling, espresso machines can make regular coffee, but coffee is a really complicated fucking science. Okay. Oof. So, probably have a different coffee machine. I feel like I need more counters, but like I can't move this door. Actually, I could. I could just, bye-bye. But I feel like I should have an outdoor for like kitchen trash and stuff. You could go out the door that way instead of having to go through the public space. I could just go goodbye. I don't think I should do that though. My biggest issue is the window. I can't move. I could get rid of the window, but I feel like there should be a window in this area. I don't know if it's up here or down here. My mom just walked into the bathroom. And the baby woke up. Like immediately afterwards. I swear he has like some kind of like juju sense. When someone makes a sound. I'm giving him a minute to see if he chills out. If not, I gotta go in there and take care of him here in a minute. Okay, so we have a small espresso machine because I can't figure out the big one. I don't know what's going on with that one. Ice cream. Ice cream. I'm gonna make it red to match like the stove. Okay, I need to go take care of him because he's not so happy. Think about the kitchen. Think about where we should put more stuff. I'll be back. Mike. I left the headset in the bathroom. I'll be back. Oh, Come on, you just started eating. So I knew that tonight was going to be a rough night for him and me involved in this mess. Um, Solely because this kid, I kid you not, took an hour. It took me an hour to actually get him to bed. And it was because he wasn't wanting to sleep, which is a struggle in itself. He didn't want to sleep, but he was clearly tired. He was throwing tantrums before we put him to bed. And then put him to bed, still not doing great. I'm really not having it. And it just kept getting worse. Literally took an hour to get him to actually calm down and go to bed. He literally, kid you not, just wore himself out. Sorry, I clicked out of the game earlier, so it took the music with it. He literally wore himself out. And that was how he went to bed today. So I knew today was going to be rough in itself. But he's still not, like, doing well. Not doing well, not handling it. Not great. That's where the dishwashers were. They're in the appliances, apparently. There we go, like a food counter. I don't really want that. It doesn't scream cafe to me. Okay. So my thought process was to have this side as a like preparation space. And I don't feel like that works anymore. What if we do the island, but do it here? Like right in front of the stoves, just a small thing, and then they can plenty get around. So if they need to prep for the stove, they can either be right in front of the stove or sit in front. Stand in front, sit in front. I don't know. I don't work in a kitchen. I'm pulling this out of my ass. Need bar stools. I've never worked in a kitchen like this. The kitchens I've worked in, complete mess. Horrible mess. Chaotic mess. And I'm just putting that out there right now. I do not ever recommend you work in a McDonald's kitchen. I'll just say that right there. Ever. I kind of like these stools. Let's do red. Is that weird? I know I keep asking this question, but I kind of like it. Have like bar stools to prepare food and stuff. Because some people just need to sit down sometimes, okay? It's okay to sit down sometimes. Writing that down. Taking notes. Don't work in a McDonald's kitchen. We need a trash can. I'm gonna put an outdoor trash can and then an indoor trash can. So, outdoor. I want one like closed off. So we'll do 2. Like that. Probably have a dumpster out this side. Indoor trash can. Seating in a business setting. Madness. Yeah. What a concept, being humane to your workers. Couldn't be me. Kind of like it. I know this is technically still an outdoor one, but I like it. Don't ask me why. Just do. We need safety. It'd probably be under here. The safety ones, like under here normally. And then obviously we need this, and according to code, it'd probably be either up in this corner or up in this corner. I think it'd be up in that corner. Fun facts: you are not supposed to actually have a fire alarm above your stove. It is supposed to be off in the sides, usually in the other side of the kitchen. Fun facts. Learn that in class. I mean, duh. I know. I've seen actual houses designed where their fire alarm is like right here. Right up top. I've actually seen that a couple times. So fun facts for the people that didn't know. I don't want that popping off each time I'm cooking. Yeah, I know. That's fair. But no, I have actually seen that before. It's kind of funny. I feel like I should have a burglar alarm. I got a lot of doors. Where would you put that? In a business setting, where would you put a burglar alarm? Would it be at the front door? Because that sounds stupid. Would it be out back? I'm gonna put it there. I think the kitchen's done. I kind of like it. So we have an espresso machine. We have a coffee machine. We have a tea machine. Yeah. Ice cream. We have a mixer for cooking. What else? I think that's all we need. Probably an employee room of some sort. Oh, yeah, that's that. I need an employee room. Ah, crap. Like a place to put, like, you know, an office for a manager. I would imagine we would put that upstairs, though. Not downstairs, put it upstairs. What if we turn this room into a... No, I don't like it. What if we did, like, a back room? One of these back rooms here? I feel like it would be a thing. For the burglar alarm, I keep forgetting Liv is like a minute behind. Live? Oh. I get it. I get it. I get what you're saying. So if we put like, you know, the employee space up here, because this is, I could break down this wall. I can't break down these walls. There is a doorway actually, that I forgot to place, like right there. So we can put like an office back here, like next the doorway, put a wall here, maybe do this, nix this, and this could just be like a little office space. I don't know, that sounds a little weird. But that's how that's supposed to be. And this is supposed to be a closet right here, where that wall is. I've studied the crap out of those building plans. I kid you not, because I had to build it in Revit. So I've studied the crap out of them to the point that I know most of what everything looks like. And I don't like that. That's so wrong in my head. Okay. I'm gonna move on. Instead of doing the cafe, I'm gonna do the bookstore space. Because I feel like that'll be faster. So let's find first some retail stuff. So small business. See if we can find a like cashier's counter. Would that be small business or would it be labeled something else? I don't know what's going on here. I can't figure out what it is that's like new. Because nothing's popping up. So I don't know what that star is, and it's driving me nuts. Just putting that out there. I'm confused. I'm a confused and annoyed person when it comes to that. Oh. What was this? A coffee bar? That would be smart over here, actually. Let's put that over there. Oh, a display counter space? That would be smart. I know I'm getting distracted. I'm supposed to be doing the bookstore portion and I'm getting distracted. There's a desk. That would work. This be just a regular front desk. I think that's what I'm looking for. Wasn't there... Because I can't change this for some reason from residential to something else. I don't know why. It kind of pisses me off. I don't know why that's not okay. Is it because people live here? Let me kick out the people that live here. Kick your asses out of here. I didn't think about that. I'm just gonna delete them. I don't need them in this world. I only left them there so I could take screenshots. Can I change you now? Oh, the beauty. What do we label it as? Because we have cafe. I mean, I feel like we should go with the cafe. Bar. Lounge. It wouldn't be a library. Retail. Should we just do retail? Yes, change the lot type, please. Please change the lot type. Okay, how do I find the cash register? Now it's labeled retail items. These are the funny things you learn. Are we gonna have music like up on the walls? You know, like speakers? I feel like that's a good idea. My question is, should we separate the cafe and the bookstore place? Like put a wall up? That way there's like soundproofing? That makes sense. Where's the cash register? Where are you? Because I see like laptops, but I feel like that's not correct. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. That's fancy. Unlock by purchasing the register of tomorrow retail park? Okay. I don't need that. Ah. Moment, let me place temporarily. Hello. Oh, there we go.
He been doing that all night.
Do it.
I heard him screaming.
I mean, he screamed when he went to the bathroom. Because other than that, he's not that bad.
Okay.
He was, he rolled around earlier and, like, made a very loud sound. And I looked at him and he was just chilling. I was like, okay. But other than that, he's been okay.
Okay.
Aha! Knew there was a counter.
Maybe.
Only two.
He's going to bed.
Good night. What shall we put in here? What shall we put in here? I had an epiphany for the big ramp elevator problem. An automatic stair. An automatic stair lift. Oh my gosh, I forget those exist. For indoor staircase, at least. Would you still be able to use that? I'll wait until that's over and I'll ask that question again. I don't need mannequins. I don't really need display cases either. I kind of want a fancy thingy though. Like, I like that one more. It looks nicer. Ad breaks. Gotta love them sometimes. Sometimes. I want to put not particularly bookshelves, but definitely shelving. So let's look if we can find some bookshelves that are like shorter for back here on this wall. Are we back? Have we come back now? I think we have. So I was saying, can we still use... My only question with that is, like, I love that idea. Are we still able to use the staircase with the lift? Is it one, like, you know, connect the wheelchair to it, or does it always exist? I've never actually seen a lift. You know where I've seen it? I've seen it in Up. That's the only location I've ever seen it. one of those. I think I like. No, put that back. I like this one. That's the only location I've ever seen one of those. He's an up. I also have not watched that. I try not to watch that one very often because it makes you cry. A lot. Every time. Never fails. Does that look nice? I like this. I kind of like this. Books are so, like, muted, though. There you go. That's a little better. Again? Or should we go brighter? Not white bright, but like, oh wait, let me figure out the wall. Let's do the walls first. And I was thinking, like a wall here. And a wall here. And then the two walls is solely because of the door there. I want like a double door situation. Like barn doors? Oh, I like it. So it'll block some sound, but doesn't need to block all the sound? And it's easy back and forth situation? Does that make sense? Kind of like it. Would that be dangerous? Thinking about it, I've had barn doors before in my life. Would it be dangerous to have barn doors? I did not want to place that. I just wanted to look. Because sometimes those things move very unwantingly than what you want, you know? I like the light blue, but I think I'd rather go with like a muted tone, and then I could do something with the walls. But this would be literally just a passway through. In my thoughts. And then this bookshelf looks the most like a bookstore bookshelf. Look at that one, it's got a ladder. That's a safety issue. I can already think of that. That one just feels way too academic-y. I don't really like that one. Also academic. Academic. Yeah. I'm gonna prefer these. I love that the only thing I changed is the color. Okay. Ah! Ah! Is there a single? I feel like there's supposed to be a single. But also not. Probably not. Let me look. We got these. That'll work. Like that? Oh my god, you're kidding. Do you see this? That can't just be the lighting. Hold on. They look like different tones. Why? Why have you done this? I don't like it. That's weird. Why? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it here. Da, 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 da. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm gonna move you down one. I like this. You know? I'm doing great. I don't want to do like all of them like this, but I mean, it doesn't hurt it. There should be another one. It's the other direction. Yes. Like that. I kind of like it. I think I like it. Ow. I also kind of like the, not having these, like the angled ones on the other two shelves. It would just be that one. You know? I'll leave it there. Let me think. Gosh. I'm dying. And then a lot of bookstores have the like Barnes and Noble. This is what I'm basing my thing off of, by the way, Barnes and Noble. I want round table. I don't want a square table. I want a round table. Like that one, maybe. I kind of like the tablecloth ones, but I'm afraid that would like cause issues. Or like a big one. That one. And then we need a small one. We got a big one, and I want a small one. So we have variety. I feel like this one just doesn't look that good. You know? This one's kind of fun. This looks like I got it at like an antique store. Which I'm cool with. I'll leave it that way. And then, so put like that in the middle. Here. I'm gonna pull it back actually. and then have like that one there. Butt it against the wall. I guess. Is that even? I feel like it's a little off. Alt placement's a pain in the butt sometimes. Don't think I have space for two. There wouldn't be much room for like ADA approved movement around it. So I think one is the safe option. Then they can loop around, and they should have theoretically, so like this, the four space, ideally would be like the turnaround. So there's tons of spaces you can do that. It's also kind of why I like was thinking this would look better, so it had plenty more space to like wheelchair turn around. Made sense in my brain. Don't know if it makes sense to anybody else though. Kind of want that lined up. And then like this? No. Trying to figure this out. I think it's weird, but I like it. Maybe we put these at the ends of the aisles instead of the bookshelves. These whatchamacallits? And then go to decorations. And I think it's in miscellaneous. We look. Or maybe it's clutter, actually. Okay, there's one set. I know that some of these are just like regular, like school books, but in this game, we're just gonna go with it, okay? Looking for like all the books clutter kind of situation. I'm gonna have to turn one of the upstairs rooms into a storage room. Just thought about that. Damn. Those are sketchbooks. That's not gonna work. I know there's more books than this. Like, what the crap? Oh, here we go. Fun little design book. Why? Why do you clip not on? I win. So it turns out stair lifts are not ADA compliant, but I have another lead. How tall are the staircases? Ooh, I have no idea. Here, I'll show you this. So the staircase, it's hard for me to explain this. I'm not sure how tall the walls are. I'm guessing 14 to 16 foot tall. Guesstimation. Don't quote me. So it's gonna go up to this level here. The staircases. Oh wait, you can't see what I'm doing. Hold on. Hold up. We're back. Okay. I'm clicking things. Okay. So the stairs go up to this level here, this flat level. Why? The ads, they're against me. I'm putting that in the chat. Okay. Temporarily. We're gonna keep looking for bookshelves while we wait for that ad to end. Not bookshelves, books. Those are textbooks. Those are straight textbooks. We can't do those. Where are the books? I mean, these are tomes. They're not really books. I just have it incomplacent. Complete. Words. Bad timing. Spell tomes. Yeah, that would work. Okay, so brain power. Right, we're looking at pictures. So this one. The walls go up to this point. Best guess at the moment is 14 to 16 foot tall. Because this is an average ADA compliant height door, a regular average door. And then the windows go up higher than that. I gotta put it into a program and see if I can figure out the sizing. Because I don't have the heights for the walls. Impeccable. Impeccably. Is that what the word is? Oh, that took me a minute. So this is the top where the stairs are. The stairs. Oh, hello. I flipped it. My bad. The stairs go up to a platform. So these are, I think these are standard stair sizes. So if you want to do the friggin' math for that, go for it. But up to here, and then this goes up, and then you have another flat surface, and then it turns again. And that'll lead to... Here, we could see the stairs, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 steps all the way. The first level, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For the second level. And then third is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you could look up standard size of staircases and figure out steps for stairs, because that's actually a thing, and figure it out. But yeah, it's like it goes up, platform, up, platform, up, platform. Unfortunately, which is why I have no idea how big the stairs are. That's my biggest issue with this is, like, I think the best I'm gonna have to do is put a ramp out here, which I can do. It will be possible to do it. It's just going to be a very long ramp. I think that staircase is as well. Yeah. I wish I could like put an elevator in. I would love to do that, like a small, because they design small like one person elevators. I would love to do that. But I don't think I can. But I think I'd have to do like a ramp this direction, have a platform, ramp, platform, ramp. Because it's for height wise to angle wise, ramp is gonna be so hard to do. It's gonna be a very long ramp. But there's space back here to do it. So it'll be okay. I'm just gonna have to do the math to figure it out. But I just hate that there's no indoor way up for someone in a wheelchair. That's what I not like. Or someone that can't do stairs. That's the only downside. But unless my teacher informs me that I'm allowed to do like a one person elevator, I can't do anything about it. Because they do design those. Those are a thing. I just have to ask because I keep forgetting to. I swear a bug was just crawling on me and now I feel itchy. I think that was all the books technically that I can get. There should be more book stacks. Putting that out in the world. What if we did... So like, fun book stack there. Oop. Say this one's got... books on it. This one's got the tomes. Actually, the classicals you would like... I'm considering these classicals in this context. Those you would probably see closer to the front. Like that. Man, you gotta love freaking clipping. What do they call it? I don't know what it's called. When it like connects to one specific area like this does. I don't know, my brain's not working. My brain has shut down a while ago. Why can't I... Why? I hate it. Snapping! Yeah! So you know what I'm talking about. At least someone does. Ooh. No, I already found that. I thought I found a new stack. I did not. But that would be like... This would be stacks of books. Here. You know? Around. It's just... This placement's so pain in the goddamn ass. This is ass. And I meant it when I said it. Okay. So if it did... There. There. I'm guessing this. I'm gonna have to move them here later. I'm guarantee it. Oh, they're going to the floor. Damn. Thought I got smart. I am a big nerd. That works. That should be way off. Yeah. Am I putting too much effort into this? Maybe. I'm gonna keep doing it? Absolutely. Absolutely, totally. That was words. Oh, that was so almost perfect. Ah. I forgot anything. Was that a good use of my time? Probably not, but I did do it. And I'm gonna stick to that decision. I really like that color. I want to change this color. Right, that one. Just do regular. And then I like the regular. Look at that one. Oop. Okay. I'll save it. I'll be smart. What do we think, though, of my little, like, bookstore spot? Do we like it? So I was thinking, I pulled this one out. You know how, like, bookstores have stationery off to the side, usually, to, like, try to get people to buy more stuff, because, you know, capitalism. But I was thinking, you know, that kind of there, and then this is like a sign book, you know, like when you go to a wedding and they have a guest book, kind of like that. I thought that would be fun because it's like a small store. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? I want to put more clutter, like a few more tiny clutters on this. Whatchamacallit? This stack. Whatchamacallit? My brain's not working. I am shutting down. What is it called? Oh! Look, I found a plunger. Let's put that in here. God. I've forgotten what I was going to talk about. What I was saying. What I was trying to remember. I forgot. I completely forgot. One day my brain will work. Today's not that day, apparently. I just want more clutter. And like, I don't think that's the clutter I want. Put s'mores on the table. Plunger scroll. I wore my ADHD hoodie to work today, and someone walked up to me and goes, "You don't understand how much I resonate with that hoodie." I'm okay. I'm okay, it's weird. That'll work. Should we put a phone? Let's put a phone. Yeah. Don't ever do this, it's annoying. Can I move this a little farther? Gotta move it out. That. No. Like that. That kind of worked, actually. I like it. I'm having fun. Is this the detail you needed? No. Am I going to continue? Absolutely. I think it's so cute. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm here for it. I need... Oh, we gotta figure out the walls. Now we gotta figure out the walls. Do we want to do wallpaper? Like a fun wallpaper in here? Not like overpowering wallpaper, but like still fun. I feel like that's overpowering. I feel like that's definitely overpowering. It's cool though. I really like it. I do actually really like this. The wallpapers from this pack. Like that. This is intense. I don't know how anyone does this one very well. Like, I build with it sometimes, but god, it's a lot. Do, 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 do. Do, do. And then I want to put regular paint on this wall because it's mostly covered up. So like that, and the rest of them, or maybe this one like that as well. I think it's a little more purpley than I meant. Let's do darker tone. Ouch. Okay. Definitely between these two wallpapers. Let's look at the colors that we have options for. That's too bright. Too bright. Yeah. No. 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 So it's literally these two. Or this wallpaper, which I prefer the red tones and not any other thing. This one's darker, but I prefer this one. What do we think? Oh, I just found my back. Hmm. Thinking. I do not know. This one's so cool. But like this one's more natural, I feel. But I also feel like I could do, if I don't do one of these in this room, I could do it in the other room, like a cafe. I'm thinking this one would look better for the cafe. So if I did this. Is that too much? Should I do one wall instead? should we do curtains in here? Maybe not full curtains. Hmm. That was too tall. To the greenery. Don't clip, don't clip. Snap, don't snap. Stop it. Stop it. You're so cruel. So cruel. I don't want it to snap. What do we think? Too much? Not enough? I'm between that or this. Two options. Look at plants while we're waiting for ideals. Do 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 do. Okay. Suggestions. One or two for the whatchamacallit in here. Wallpaper? Not wallpaper. Curtains. Curtains, quotation marks. Do, do. I don't really have. Yeah, those don't hold anything, so I want like floor plants. Like fun little. Like attraction? Words? I don't know. Brings life to the room? Does that make sense? I vote 2. This one? That's fair. I like that. Na, 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 na. We need the plants. We need all the plants. Look how fun that is. I think that'd be annoying when you're shopping. But it kind of like in the middle. Do 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 do. Kind of like the overgrownness. It's probably weird, but I like it. Nope, not the windows. Do do do. I think I prefer the normal ones. Like that. And then would there be a book sign? Do we think? What is that? I don't know. Oh, weird. The dock stuff. There's not like the regular like small business signs now. That's kind of rude. You have small business. And then B. You know? See, that one reminds me of the cafe. So that would be over here. One. Make it Christmas themed. I didn't even know that was a thing. This is so pretty. I want to have like an island wedding to be something like this, you know? Not real life. I'm just saying if I did it in The Sims, that would be so fun. This is also pretty. I've now ended up in like event decorations apparently. And I'm rolling with it. I'm rolling with it. Man, I'm already to the point that I need to be going to bed. No, we're done. You're done. Scroll to the bottom. Do, do, do. I want like older paintings, but not like like insane older painting, you know? I want to look older, but not be older. I don't know if that made sense. I have absolutely no idea if that made sense. Yeah, do like this this kind of thing. This weird painting. Flowers on a flower wall. Makes sense. It just looks like this wall needs something on it, you know? That's how I feel. Maybe we can do these. Why can you have such similar frames and not at the same time? Why is that a thing? Seriously. Like none of these are working to match. I hate it. You have weird portraits on the walls. I don't know if that'd be a good idea. What is that? I'm not gonna worry about it. Do 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 do. Should we do movie posters? Alright, do that one. Movie posters in a bookstore, does that make sense? Ah. I feel like we have to have Bob paying gigs. That's just funny. Or should we do a different one? I want the cat plant. Is this a weird wall? I actually kind of like it. It's a wall of movies in a bookstore. Makes sense to me. Ooh. Oh, giraffes. Okay. I've never looked at this one before. This one's new. Oh, is this a part of the most recent update? Where they added more cultural stuff? Cultural? Is that the word? Is this words? Is that actual words or is that just a random design? They could be book cover posters. Oh, you write that right. That'd be fun. Do I want like the woman? Or do I want the I kinda want the scene. Like that. I kinda like that one. That's cute. I'm assuming that's part of the update. I wish those were labeled. I wish I knew what they were. We could find them because I actually haven't looked at the update they did. This is a while ago now. I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure, but I haven't looked at it before. I'm gonna leave it on that. Kind of like it. I want like paintings of top across the top, but like the same thing, kind of same frame, same look of the frame, but like different paintings inside. Is that a thing in here? I don't know. Those are posters. I want posters. Like these are fun too. I like doing these. I'm not going to at the moment because I can't put them all up there. but I do like doing those usually. Is this one too tall? It is too tall. Could put it here though. I like the do 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 do. Do that. I mean, this could actually work. Hold on. Actually, but kind of like that. And then we do hot chocolates. And like a cupcake. I want the frame to match though. That's the issue. I want the frames to match, okay? Tell the one. But there we go. Like it. I feel like it's weird and different, and I'm really here for it. Do 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 do. I'm gonna have to go to bed here soon. Probably should go to bed, actually. Attempt at a sleep, you know? And you go grab the bottle out of his room too. I feel like something needs to go up here. When? I like those. I think I like it. Kind of want to put a rug down though in here. Like just around this table here. Hello? Turn the way I want you to. There we go. That one. Itchy nose. I think I like the little bookstore. I think it's super duper cute. We're nowhere near done. That's what's so unfortunate about this project is that these usually take me so long, which is why I do them as recordings and not streams. Because it's just a long, time-consuming process. Do, 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 do. Gonna put a plant in this corner just so it's not blank. Let's do the bathtub plant. Those are always fun. Oh no, let's do the tire. That fits like almost perfectly right there. Let me move it back a little bit. So it's not obstructing the movement at all. No, I want the red. And then wall. My nose is itchy. It is so itchy. No. Kinda. It's like a basic little one. You do two of these. Like those, I think. Save. I think we're gonna be good for now, and then tomorrow, hopefully, I can do the cafe and then start on the upstairs. I'm not too concerned on designing the arcade space solely because it's a bunch of arcade. So it'd be like, for example, like this, just all the way down. With enough separation that you need to get into it. That's literally all this is going to be. So it's not a big deal that I designed this one on here. I just need to think about spatial stuff. So I would be doing this one. And just having enough space that, you know, you can breathe. And that's my thought process. And then I'm thinking like here, turning this space into like a gaming area. Like this is the arcade, maybe this back spot is gaming. And when I mean by gaming, I mean like computers. Like desks and computers and stuff. We can have like events back here in this room. That way it's separated from the arcade itself. Thoughts? I think that would be my thought process. Put a VIP door. No. But yeah, I think that would be what I do. Okay. I am gonna save and I'm gonna end the stream because I am exhausted. I need to get a little bit more sleep because I did not sleep. I've been awake since 5 o'clock. And I took like a 2-hour power nap, and that was all I managed to get. If it was even that much, I don't even know. So I'm tired. I'm very tired. Maybe the doorway? No. I want a door there. I want to like sound block off. I'm not sure. This is so cute. I love this so much already. Okay. I am going to go. I will be back. Hopefully later today to work on this some more. Wish me luck.